Hi, this is Matt from tracyandmatt.co.uk and for unboxings.com. Here I have the Nokia 8800 Carbon Arts model. A couple of models available on the 8800, of which this is one of the higher end products. And in fact, one of the higher end products that Nokia sell. In fact, this is almost £1,000, this particular model. So have a quick look at the device and we'll unbox. The handset itself sits right on top. Nicely presented box, as you can see. Also with it we have a Bluetooth headset, which is extremely small, and this particular piece, this bit goes in here like so for looping over your ear. As you can see, a very small and lightweight Bluetooth headset there. Underneath we have a nice presented box with the CD-ROM and all the manuals, and so that's your full manual and a getting started and accessories guide. There is a cleaning cloth and a pouch. And it is just a slip style pouch that the phone slides into, and the idea of this part here is that when we push the handset in, we can actually then pull the strap to pull the handset back out. That's just leather or leather effect, no belt loop or anything, it's just to keep it neat. Battery, which is a reasonably large battery, it's 1000 mAh. BL4U. USB sync charge cable, which is a standard USB one end and a micro USB the other. Charger, which again is micro USB, which is somewhat unusual for Nokia products. And then we have a desk stand, which is very heavy. In actual fact, it's really well weighted. Inside there we have micro USB, and on the back you have a micro USB connector, so you can use this as a sync and charge station, one or the other. So that's pretty cool. As I say, that's pretty heavy, so that's going to be quite sturdy when you actually put it on the desk and you put the handset inside the docking station. So as you can see, a really nicely presented product in terms of packaging, layout and design. The handset itself is extremely shiny on the front. It's actually made of carbon fibre and titanium. Now, having heard that it was made of carbon fibre and titanium, I thought it would be extremely lightweight. In actual fact, it isn't. It's about 160 grams. It does feel actually quite heavy in the hand because it isn't that large a device. On the front we have a quarter VGA display, and it's actually OLED, so 240 by 320 OLED display, which is 2 inches diagonal. Below that we have the D-pad, up, down, left, right, and then a push button in the centre. Down the other side we have a push button on this side and a push button on the other side, which allows us to release the back cover, which I'll do in just a moment. No other buttons actually around the outside of the device, which is kind of unusual. There's a power button on top, and that's about it. On the back we do have a camera, which is a 3 megapixel camera, no flash as you can see, and it's not autofocus, it's just a kind of a bog standard camera there. The back cover is released by actually pushing in the buttons on either side and then sliding the back cover down, and that is really well fitted. It may seem sort of a strange thing to say, but that fits extremely well. It's really precise in the fitment on there. Metal cover and obviously metal back anyway. SIM card goes in here. We actually have got 4 gig of onboard memory, which is just as well, to be honest, because you can't actually upgrade the memory. There's no SIM card slot or anything. There's no memory card slot. That there is actually a loudspeaker grill, not a memory card slot, unfortunately. So that's it's perhaps slightly disappointing for a high-end model, but possibly not the market that Nokia are going for with this particular handset. So let's just put the cover back on and let's power up. And I do want to start up without a SIM card, that's fine. Familiar Nokia tune on the startup. So in terms of the rest of the spec, while that's just starting up, it is only tri-band, so you'll be able to use it in okay, most countries, but you probably won't get full coverage in certain areas in the USA. And it's only single band for 3G, and it's a 2100 band. As I say, 150-ish grams in weight, 109 millimeters from top to bottom, 45.5 wide, and 14.6 millimeters thick. The screen opens and slides up at the top there. As you can see, it's actually the screen kind of itself that moves up, reveals a T9 style keypad, which is pretty flat, and the keys are not entirely individual. Now, what I mean by that is there's no actual gap between the keys, and they're fairly small, so it's a little bit, perhaps a little bit cumbersome to use, but I have got big fingers, so it is a really nice stylish looking device that I can't knock it on in that respect. So let's just back out of there and we'll go into the menu. As you can see, it is pretty standard Nokia stuff. It is Series 40 operating system on here. Obviously with the included headset we do support Bluetooth, and that is Bluetooth stereo, but there is no Wi-Fi support, unfortunately. In terms of the rest of the setup and everything else, it's pretty standard stuff. You can go into settings and you can change your profiles and themes. And the existing profile, unfortunately you can't see terribly well here because it's a bit bright, but the existing profile is actually set up to, the theme is actually set up to kind of fit in well with the handset. It's kind of subdued and a sort of greyish colour, which works quite well. It's pretty cool. It's a very nice looking handset, very stylish, and quite impressive in that respect. And we're going to be doing a review on this over the next couple of weeks, and that review will be online on tracyandmatt.co.uk very soon.